I'm back with another album review. Today's review is on Twitch by Ministry. This is the band's second studio album. It was produced and engineered by Adrian Sherwood. Recording and mixing took place at Southern Studios in London, England. However, one track in particular was recorded at a different studio, but we'll get back to this. 3 tracks in particular were co-produced by Al Jorgensen. The album was released on March 12th, '86 on Sire Records. This means that the 40th anniversary was almost a month ago as of the making of this video. '86 is also the year of Voyager 2 reached Uranus, and the original Knight Rider series had ended. For this album, the band decided to go into a heavier, more aggressive sound compared to With Sympathy. Twitch retains some synth-pop elements, but it's mostly focused on EBM and industrial music, essentially foreshadowing what the band was going to do going forward. Now let's talk about the songs. The intro to this album is Just Like You. This track was engineered by Gareth Jones. It's also the only track on the album that was recorded and mixed at Hansaton Studios in West Berlin. The next track is We Believe. One thing I noticed when listening to this album is that Al was singing with a fake English accent, which is also what he did on With Sympathy. He also did that during live shows around that time. After that is All Day Remix. Here's the first of 3 tracks that Al co-produced. It also features Patty J on vocals, Brad Halland on bass, and Stephen George on percussion. Next up is The Angel. Here's the second track to have Patty J on vocals. It also has Keith LeBlanc handling percussion and programming. Up next is Over the Shoulder, which was released as a single in November '85. This just happens to be my favorite song on the album. It's mostly in the electro-industrial genre. Like I said earlier, it's a precursor to when this band was shifted gears to industrial metal. A music video was made. There's a link in the description. Someone in the video's comments section said that this album is underrated, and I agree. That's followed by My Possession. One thing I forgot to mention in my previous review is I discovered Ministry when the music video for NWO was featured on Beavis and Butthead. I'll go more into detail about that in a later episode. We followed up with a track that's split into 3 parts. Part 1 is Where You At Now, which features vocals from Luke Van Acker, and was the second track that Al co-produced. Part 2 is Crash and Burn, which is the third and final track that Al co-produced. Part 3 is Twitch, version 2, which is where the original album ends. The 1990 reissue has a couple of bonus tracks. The first of which is Over the Shoulder 12-inch version, which is an extended version of Over the Shoulder. It's as if the original album version wasn't already good enough. The outro for the album is Isle of Man, version 2. As you can see, my copy is the 1990 reissue. When researching this album, I read that it was number 194 on the Billboard 200, so it didn't chart as well as its predecessor. Critical reception was much better this time around, even though some empty-headed fucknugget at the Rolling Stone Album Guide thought it was mediocre. Now for my thoughts. I think this is a really good album. In just about every way, it's superior to its predecessor. The way I see it, going for a heavier sound was the right direction, and it forecasted what the band would do on their next album going forward. The band even recorded some songs from this album for the Squirrely Years Revisited. More on that in a future episode. Overall, I highly recommend this album. And now it's part where I question you. Have you listened to Twitch? If so, what do you think about it? What's your favorite song from it? What do you think about the band going in a heavier direction for this album? Let me know in the comments. If you liked the video, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Be sure to press the notification bell to notify of future videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back soon with another review.